What's good, YouTube? It's Slorter in the house. And I'm back with another one. I told you, consistency is key. We here, baby. We here. And next episode, we coming. And, yeah, today was one of them days, but we gotta fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. We always gonna prosper. It's always gonna be those bad times or those days. And I don't never want to call it bad days. I just want to say it's always going to be those days where we going to feel like, fuck. You feel me saying? But you just got to fight through it because life is just that battle and that war with ourselves, man. For inner peace and shit that we want to make ourselves happy. You understand what I'm saying? Shit that's deeper than just this materialistic, like, shit that we chasing. You know what I mean? Because, coming from where we come from, we think it's always the money, the cars, the jewels, and the girls and shit like that. But, life is deeper than that. And I don't know if viewers that know that. We ain't superficial people here. You feel me saying? It's good to like the nice things, but it's always good to have more than what. It's good to be more than just one-dimensional. You feel me saying? Have some depth to you and not be so shallow. So let's kick this off right since we kicking it off talking like that. Shout out to New York, my hometown, obviously. I see D-Thing and Dougie B. I don't know how true it is, but they talking some push the P shit. And I like that shit, man, because there's so much more money for us to get if we all together, man. And I ain't asking for niggas to be friends like I always say, man, but just to cool it down a little bit, you understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of innocent people get hurt. It's not like it's all gang members, you know what I mean? And even that still, man, like, we don't want to see that. So it's good that they pushing peace, man. Hopefully, I'm not asking for niggas to be friends because I know how this shit go out. Niggas will never just be friends, you feel what I'm saying? But as people get older, shit'll just stop, you understand what I'm saying? Not necessarily stop, but, I got what I got going on over here, and I realized that I'm too old, you know what I'm saying, to be trying to fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? And you realize you got what you got going on over there, and you too old, and you getting older, and you ain't trying to fuck it up. So more power to them. Shouts out to them boys. I love to see shit like that. Another thing I see that to me was positive was, I don't understand why people tripping on it too, man. People was tripping on this positivity, man. Shouts out to Bronny James for going 55th in the draft, man. We talking positivity, man. Like, I didn't get why people were so mad that he only in the league because of LeBron. And there's favoritism and certain people get passed up because of it. But at the same token, like, we don't get these opportunities at all. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to honestly see it outside of basketball. It's beautiful. Not to say that it doesn't happen, but just for it to be as publicized as much as it is, like with this basketball and Bronny James, like parents passing the torch on to their kids and shit, because it gives so much other families and people hope out here, man. We was living hopeless, and that's why a lot of us be out here doing what we do, you feel me saying, or did what we did, you feel me, in the past. Because we out here living hopeless, man, you feel me saying? And what you see is what you think is achievable, you know what I'm saying? Which is the average drug dealer, gun boy, you know what I mean? This is the shit you see people achieving, like I said before. So it's just so positive to see that LeBron got his son in the league, you feel me? Like, yeah, he scored 4 points, and it was so much people better than him, but let's try to take the positive out of sight, you feel me? Them brothers, like, if it's meant to be for those brothers that got passed on, there's still many ways through the G League, second chance opportunities, going undrafted. There's just so many different ways that this shit could play out for them that, you don't never just give up, man. But shouts out to Bronny James for making the draft, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. I don't like that people just hate on that shit. That's so whack. That's some whack ass shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let that nigga Bronny live, man. And it's always them players, man, that you don't expect to really do some numbers that's gonna go do some numbers, man. So let's not sleep on Bronny and think that he ain't gonna do them numbers, man. You know me, like I like to point out the positive while I'm reacting to what's going on in the world, like, cause it's so easy to react to the negative, like. It's just too easy, man. Like, I could speak on negative shit right now, you feel me? Like, the whole Rick Ross situation that just happened in Canada where niggas tried to get at him, like, everybody on it, everybody talking about it right now. And me, what I think about it is, like, people don't understand how real shit gets. And they take rap as a joke. Like, this shit is just a joke. Like, the culture, the whole shit. This shit is like one big joke to everybody. And I say that, like, when you think about rock and roll, heavy metal, and all that shit, they talk about killing people, all different types of whatever, you feel me? They go against certain people, religious beliefs, a whole bunch of stuff. But it's emulated to a certain degree and to a certain number. Like, you don't see, like, how our culture is so like this big ass microscope on the culture where it's like everything that happens is like attached to the culture. It's not like that with the other genres of music. And not to say that they're not promoting the same things, right? And I just feel like niggas take rap, like people period, let me not just say niggas, people period take rap as a joke. Like, oh, this person, this person, ha, kiki, I'm gonna take it upon myself. And now I'm into this game. Now I'm in this crowd and I'm, yeah, fuck you, Ross, yeah, I'm Team Drake, and you feel me, swing off. Like, this shit is not a fucking joke. Like, people's lives are not your life is not a joke, and his life is not a joke. You understand what I'm saying? So, despite however you feel, you understand what I'm saying? It could be as simple as you tried him and his security blew your muffin back. Blew you right off the map. It's that simple. Like, life is just that simple. You feel what I'm saying? We've seen it before. You feel what I'm saying? R.I.P. to King Von, but we've seen these type of situations before. And it's like, people just think this shit is a joke. Dissing people is a joke. You smoking on this person dead. I'm about to go and crash out for this person that I don't know. This shit is just a joke to y'all. A simulation, a game. And hey, to some people's beliefs, this shit is just a simulation. It is just a game. But guess what? It's a game and a simulation that you only get one life with. You understand what I'm saying? You only get one shot at this motherfucker. You ain't going, this ain't GTA where you gonna die, you gonna pop back up at the hospital or at your crib with 50 million stashed and 8 cars in the front. Nah, once you check out, you check out. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, you ain't coming back as that person you just passed that. If you was John Doe or Jane Doe and you thought this shit was a game and then you got your shit pushed back, you ain't coming back as John Doe and Jane Doe. You might come back as Jimmy Henchman or whatever, whoever the fuck, whatever name, whatever, a cockroach, a fucking tiger, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But you're not coming back as John Doe or Jane Doe. So this shit is not this much of a game as you think. You understand what I'm saying? Because all these attachments that you have, these people that you love, your friends and your family, they're gone once that's game over. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all take the culture as some type of joke. You feel me saying? And that's my whole reaction to it. Like, even the artists themselves is like, this shit is not really serious. And it's like, what you promoting is not really like, I'm a street rapper. I say street shit, but I also try to drop jewels and try to tell you people, the streets is poison. I'm just a product of the poison mind. You understand what I'm saying? So, and we adults, I'm an adult. So I speak, and when I tell these people, the people that's before that have the opportunity to be like, yo, I'm out of this shit. Before you get attached to the morals, the codes. This is all negative shit, like the morals, the codes, the values, the problems, you feel me? Even what you would consider like the reward, you feel me saying? It's like all of that shit comes with negative shit, you feel what I'm saying? I've dealt with it, you understand what I'm saying? I'm used to it because I'm etched into this, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's not good, that's a bad thing. And I try to tell people like, this shit is not, it's not a game, man. It's not a fucking game, man. Any of them could have lost their life out there, you feel me? Shit, this shit could get so serious now. Miami people think this shit is a game. So now every time Drake come down here, we on his head top. We don't even know this nigga Ross. We don't even know Drake, but we just doing this shit just cause this shit is with the media, with social media is pumping all of this dumb shit. Like, it's so fucking sad, man. Like, I feel like music had an influence back in the day, but people still had the right or left option in their brain. It's like that shit is like non-existent no more. We just all on a path of crashing out. The options is now, not even to say it's not gone. When I say gone, but I mean it's like, when I say it's gone, it's like you're not even looking at it. Like, you can't even see it. That's what I mean by gone. You can't even see the option. Like, oh, I don't even have to be in this. I don't have to be in a bullshit. People are not even seeing that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have to be in a bullshit. I don't have to be in the problems. I don't have to do this. I don't have to crash out. I don't have to shoot this person. Nah, it's just tunnel vision. Oh shit, nah, yeah, we going this way. Hit a brick wall. And now you wondering why. Family wondering why. Everybody wondering why. Why? You feel what I'm saying? So everybody take this shit as a joke. Like, you doing stuff like that. Is prison a joke? Is losing your life a joke? Is getting bodily harm done to you a joke? Nah, it's not. So just don't treat this shit as like a joke, man. It would have been different if it's really like, cause I don't know who these people are, but if it's like actually people that's close to Drake, I'm not condoning it neither, but at least at the sense, it's like people that's actually connected to the situation. But if you have nothing to do with the situation but being from Canada, as a fan, like, it's like okay to boo, but once you start jumping out the window and you trying to put hands on a nigga, it's crazy. Because if that's anybody else, or not even saying anybody else had that situation go any other way, somebody could have died. Real talk. So I just feel like, man, people just playing games now. Like, this shit is just a joke. It's all fun and games, man. Like, man, shit, I always wanted to do music in my life, man. And I see it, and it's like it's like I still love to make music, but it's not the same thing no more, because it don't hold the same weight to me, like the same caliber of what it used to be. It's like that shine is now, it's just lackluster now. That shine, that essence that drew me into it when I was a kid. So yeah, it's just, that shit just was dumb on their behalf. More news shit I'm reacting to, man, and I'm seeing Pop the Balloon, man. What the fuck is up with that shit, man? Like, I don't know. I'm a different type of guy. Maybe because I'm just a different type of dude. I can't see myself on a 20v1 or Pop the Balloon and find love. I guess it's just like I said, different strokes for different folks. It's just me. Like, I can't be on it. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Like, it takes a lot out of me to just be on camera, period, and talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So just being up there, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it ain't for me. Like, I wouldn't even, like, I'm kind of a private guy too. Like, I wouldn't even want my shit out there like that. Like, this would have to be strictly set up all the way. You know, if you see me in a 20v1 or Pop the Balloon find one, this is off the wall stage. Like, everything is staged. When I say everything, like my comments to the females, everything has to be staged. You feel what I'm saying? Because me, I'm not just going to get on camera and just start disrespecting females and X, Y, Z because they popped up. But, like, that's just not my bop. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, everything would have to be staged. But I did see something with a shorty, I guess. she felt disrespected by a guy's response to her, and she tried to attack him. She got up on him. And that's the shit I be saying, man. This shit is nuts. Like, I haven't seen nothing good come from the Pop the Balloon yet. So, I see Aaron the plumber. Everybody's talking about Aaron the plumber. The guy that went up there disrespecting the shorties. And now the girls is calling his job. He lost his job. He was a convicted felon. We don't care what he was convicted of. Like I said, I came from a different cloth. I don't judge a man by the past because we know not every conviction is really true. So you can't really judge a person until you actually know them. So can't judge the guy. See a lot of people judging him. And I feel like it's unfair until you know facts. You can't just go off. Like, everybody's not an internet person. Like, I seen him on the Pop the Balloon, and so far, like, because I seen, shout out to that Shaq too, because he definitely apologized for just coming at him crazy, like, oh, he's a scam and shit like that. Because you gotta see shit from every angle. And I feel like sometimes content creators, YouTubers, whatever you want to call yourself, get lost in the world of content creation. Meaning, like, you lose a little bit of, because you doing it so much, it's like a job. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, even when you're doing stuff you love, you lose that essence. Once it becomes like a job, you lose that essence. You lose that a little bit of that little humane part. Not all of it, but you just lose. And when I'm saying this to say that a lot of those content creators that was coming at him so hard, because some of them is just really coming at him like blatantly. They don't give a fuck. And I don't really jack that. Like, I ain't really that type of person, because I just feel like a lot of people would say a lot of crazy stuff about a person and then just won't say it in their face. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I try not to just talk super crazy about people. You feel what I'm saying? When I come up on here and shit. Because it's like, if you ain't really about to go out here and go crazy on them, don't say shit. You feel what I'm saying? About them. And I can say crazy shit like, I ain't no scared nigga, but it's not nothing to say nothing crazy about. So when I see them talking about Aaron the plumber, and they was talking so crazy about him, and then I watched a video from that Shaq when he was apologizing to him because he was reacting to a video with him like talking to some other content creators about the situation, and he started seeing his own flaws in the situation. It's like, yeah, man, the person that looked him up, she looked him up in the wrong state. So he really did. When they did look him up correctly, his information came up. And it's like, yo, don't rule him out as a scammer just yet. Like, let it give it some time before y'all just shoot him down, you feel what I'm saying? And let him answer to it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if a person deserve it, then they deserve it, you feel me? But at least get them to that deserving point, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't just jump the gun, because if everything do fall flat on your face, you look crazy, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't know if he's a scammer. So I'm not going to just come up here all the way and defend him. But what I will say is this, man. Y'all good people. I guess everybody's mission is different, but the goal is still peace and prosperity. Don't get lost in trying to prove something to the fans or trying to be like this messiah. Oh, I don't want my fans spending their money and blowing their money on this guy and you don't have all the facts, you feel what I'm saying? Because now if he is telling the truth, then what? You just bashed him out, you feel what I'm saying? You did what he said the girls did to get him, or the people that called him to the job did. You're doing the same thing, so it's not like it's unbelievable, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying, like, it's nothing that come, every time I see a Pop the Balloon, somebody's getting their feelings hurt, somebody's getting disrespected, and it's fucking nuts. And it's my own con, so the shit sucks. I don't want to stop nobody from getting their bag and doing what they want to do, but it's like, damn, y'all, like, let's stop looking goofy for 5 seconds, y'all, man. Let's just stop looking goofy. Let's tighten up, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's tighten up, man. There's no way you can stop the problems, but we don't have to run with the problems to social media. You understand what I'm saying? We had to draw a line in the sand where we gotta start dealing with this shit in our communities and amongst ourselves before this shit even touch social media, because that's what make us look. It's not the problems. Every race, everybody has problems. It's about how we handling them bitches. We just putting it straight out there. The public is just watching us have problems, but they have the same exact fucking problems in private. Ain't nothing different going on. Every race got gangs. Every race got fucking problems. Every race getting cheated on. Every race is going through all of this shit. It's just about who's broadcasting it and looking like a fool and who ain't. Let's stop looking goofy, y'all. I want to cap this off with the Pop Smoke. I did want to talk about Taxstone and Poetic Flacco, but I don't know, man. I am seeing more shit on the Pop Smoke killer, and I did promise I want to do a whole video, so this is going to come out tomorrow. I want to do a whole video on that because that one sounds so crazy, and I feel like I could get in depth and talk to y'all more about that one. So yeah, we could do I'll do Taxstone and Flacco. I heard the little conversation between them and Flacco. It's basically disrespecting him, and I just want to, like, you know, I'm a small person. He probably will never see my video, but I do want to say this to Flacco. Despite what you felt about Taxstone, I partly agree with him. You a person with stature. Your opinion matters. You have a strong voice. You got a platform. And you went through the same thing that he went through. And because the reality of the situation is, when you say something that a person doesn't like, the ball is now in their court to react. And they can react however they please. Now, you might feel, and we might feel as though they can't, but they always can because it's their choice. If they want to crash out, they can. If they want to hold it and be a man about it, or however you think they should, they have that option, but they also have the option to crash out. So when he was saying that, and I heard that in the conversation, I did agree with him. I was like, yo, man, that's so true, because I watch you go through it so many times. You voicing your opinion in the 16 shot him situation and just so many various situations, and people wanted to fight you and attack you and bodily harm you, but just because you had an opinion, you feel me? And it's fucked up, you feel me? But it's just the world. So when he was saying that, like, yo, me and you are a lot of, like, we was people with, I agreed with that wholeheartedly, because y'all just too big. You was two people that have platforms, that have opinions, that when they offend somebody, the ball is now in their court. And you have to accept that while you're in this world. So I did want to say that, because that's just real shit. People don't like to accept the truth. Actions always cause reactions. We learned this shit in school. You feel what I'm saying? For every action is a reaction. That reaction could bring reactions more, and then it could just continue going as a cycle. So we all know that, and yeah, that's the most I got to say on that for right now. You feel what I'm saying? Pop Smoke video about to come. I am dropping music. I'm with my boys. 2 videos done already, so I got hella content to give y'all, man. And we here, man. Consistency is key. We on this journey. It's Slorter in the house. To the next one, y'all.